we are. We're going to double clutch on that opening right there because we got twice as much to say today as we have most of the time. We went over, Coach Man over here went home last night. Went to the place where he was all state on both sides of the football when he was played with a great program over there, and it's always fun. We're glad to be back at Lincoln County, and took our boys over there last night and played a pretty good ball game, Coach.
Hey, it's always fun to go back home and play, even though that's not where home is anymore. But had a good time going back to the pit and introducing our guys to that atmosphere. And it's all, like I said, it's a neat place to play football. One of the neatest little stadiums in Middle Tennessee. So proud to be able to go back and proud to be able to bring home the W.
Yeah, and what was so cool about it when we got there, of course, I wrote, and I want to say thank you to Randy Wilson and Jimmy Hollingsworth and Tom and Coach Ricky and those guys that haul that trailer full of equipment and get out. You know, we left here yesterday afternoon at about 2:30, and was over there, had all the equipment out on the side of the field. Then certain equipment, people don't understand, when you go to a locker room, you got to have stuff in there. Other than the kids, I guess kids bring the uniforms with them.
Well, first of all, exactly what you're talking about. People like that are behind the scenes and nobody ever notices it. And these guys do an amazing job. And guess what? The guys aren't getting paid or anything like that. Hey, they're just doing it because they love the sport and they love Tullahoma football. But last night when everybody arrived, when all you guys got over there, I got a text that the locker room wasn't open.
No.
And I tell you what, Coach Cody McMurtry, he does a great job. And what he does normally is when we go on the road, our kids travel almost like a small college, and their uniforms are laid out, and they carry nothing, all right, except the cleats and shoulder pad and helmet. And knee pads are laid out, everything's laid out. Of course, last night was a little different due to the size of the locker room and the time frame that we had.
Right.
But he passed things out as they came in last night. So kids don't have to haul all that stuff around. And they get pampered a little bit on game day, and that's a good thing.
Well, they should. That's hard work, putting up with a coach.
Especially after last week.
They didn't have it much fun this week, did they?
I wasn't fun to be around. They weren't fun to be around.
Yeah, understood.
Nobody was having a good time last week, but it was great to see. Everybody battle back, and sometimes people don't believe it, John, but sometimes after a loss, it hurts a little bit, and it's hard to kind of reboot and get going again.
Sure it is.
These guys did an amazing job of rebooting, coming back and being able to focus and get the job done.
Well, and what happens with us when I ride with those guys, we get over there early and get everything set up. Well, and one of the greatest things about the pit is the food in the concession stand.
Ribeye sandwich, right?
Ribeye sandwich, hamburger, all of that stuff. But they're over there cooking. And there's smoke. And I can remember back when I played, and I can remember when my son Jacob played. One night we were playing over there, and when Jacob was playing, and the atmosphere was so, that smoke was down in that field, and it wouldn't go off the field. It just sat there. Yeah. It's like playing up in Swanee when the clouds are in. But we had some good food, and I just want to say one thing before we go forward here is, it's good to hear the people from there walking by and saying the things they say about you. Well, they still love you for the ball player you were and the things that you helped their football program accomplish when you were there.
It's just like I said, grew up there, neat community, but actually born here in Tullahoma, believe it or not.
Really?
I was actually born here in Tullahoma, but I spent my life, grew up there in Lincoln County. And always nice to go home.
Yes, it is.
when we go home, hey, it's time to win.
It's time to win.
It's time to
win. You know, and with that said, I want to say hello to my hello folks this morning. Brother Jack, I'm sure you're out there, and Gage, you're out there watching Jimmy Hollingsworth, and he's probably with his dad, and they love that Hollingsworth bunch. Loves this Wildcat football. You know, and that's something about Jimmy and Tom. A lot of times people get involved with the program when the kids are playing, and when the kids leave, they leave. Not these two guys.
No.
They've been going and working this equipment for years since their boys both played successfully at Tullahoma. So want to thank them for what they do. My buddy Max Gerald, his wife Ronnie, there's Max, one of the best Tullahoma fans you'll ever see. He was a great one, and still is, and I know he's looking out after us, and he probably got that smile on his face this morning from that win last night. So with that said, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be back with the first quarter of Tullahoma, Lincoln County, 2023.
Here in Tullahoma, we're very fortunate to have Builders Plumbing and Electric to serve all of our plumbing and electric needs.
Come see us while we have a short break at Builders Plumbing and Electric.
We're also fortunate to have Builder Supply, where we can get all the lumber to do any project we have around the house.
Come see us at Builder Supply.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Damn, them glasses are filthy.
Well, John, being from Lincoln County, I can tell you this right here. There's been one, well, up until the 2000s, there's been one losing season ever in the history of the school. And it would have been 1991, John. And in 1991, the Falcons had red jerseys. And we called it the curse of the red jersey. I went back to coaching Lincoln County years later, and my head coach was still there, Coach Lewis Thompson. And I said, Coach, there's things laying around here from the 80s and everything. I said, but I can't find those red jerseys. He said, you're right. He said, because I burn them. So, hey, these guys didn't know about the curse of the red jersey.
They found out last night, didn't they?
Lincoln County playing right now with a lot of young guys, though. Hey, there's quite a bit of sophomores and juniors. They're real proud of their junior class. Freshman class is really strong.
Well, when the city built the high school, you know, that affected that program over there greatly.
Oh, it's what made the program special was that we had all kinds of people, and we talk about it even now. But it's really hard for Lincoln County to be able to compete.
There I am out there, number 15. Wonder if that old boy hits the way I did. I guarantee he's probably faster than me.
So, able to start the game right there with a 3 and out. That's what we kind of shoot for most weeks. And I get our offense rolling right here.
First play.
Jalen Hill. So you remember the last time he caught a touchdown pass?
No.
It's last year, all right? Hey, against Coffee County. And he blew his ACL out again. That guy's off. That's 2 years in a row that he's blown his ACL. All right, so it was really important to try to get him a shot at the ball. And
very good. But that's a fine place to go watch a football game and play a football game. There, you can just feel the history there.
There's been a lot of games played out there, and a lot of good ones. So right here, Lincoln County in a 2-back set was primarily they run the ball out of a 2-back set. Told our guys going into that hey, we need to look for them to finally throw it out of it. 4 games in, there's the first pass you've seen out of the 2-back set from Lincoln County.
Yeah, you was ready, wasn't you?
Well,
you knew it was coming. And we pick one off.
That's number 0, Will Hyden. He's a sophomore for us right now. Hey, super kid. Ryan Denby, and getting behind us. We're finally moving some guys, you know, getting some real estate. You can see those white jerseys moving the red ones.
And they've got some pretty good sized young men. What do you call that, Coach?
Hey,
is that the tip drill?
I'd rather be lucky than good any day. But Malik Grissom keeping his eye on it right there. Hey, doing a good job. Even though it was thrown to Bryson, Malik's there to get it. And that's why Malik's Malik. So just doing a great job right here of pitch and catch and execute. And that's what we've talked about in weeks past, being able to execute.
And we've had some problems with that.
We have. I mean, but guess what? Got settled in, and we're able to just, hey, play pitch and catch. But I sure thought that one was all the way in.
There he is.
Denby finally gets some pay dirt, and that's good for him.
And we missed an extra point.
We did. Just came off his foot funny. Hey, it happens, you know?
Sure. Particularly when you're 16, 17 years old.
Well, I consider it being like a golfer, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? I can hit that white ball good one time, and the next time I couldn't tell you where it's going to go. So I couldn't imagine being his age, and especially after last week. So I'm sure there's still some thoughts of that going through his head, but I know.
Sure.
I know when I play golf and try to do it, I play golf harder, I get worse. Great job right there by little number 30. Hey, coming around on what we call an ET stunt.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're talking about that kicking. It's like any kind of a swing. a baseball bat, a golf club, swinging your leg at a football. If you get a little, if you push, and all it takes is swing just a little too hard, you know. And when you really want to do something, you push too hard. That's when that thing drifts just a little bit too far one side or the other, you know?
No doubt, man.
And
when you're Grant Chadwick, you're swinging with a big stick, right?
Big stick, big long stick. Look at there. Woo-wee.
On the backside blitz.
I love that.
Sweet.
That's what I used to like to do.
Great job carrying the receiver all the way to the end of the route right there. We've got 2-on-1 pretty much. And able to hold him back.
That's a good pitch and catch for them.
There's absolutely no doubt. This kid's a sophomore, and hey, he's going to be successful running the football. I mean, throwing the football. Hey, nice, calm, cool, and collected, a lot like the kid that we saw last week from Franklin County. We just had to be a little better with 4-man pressure.
Wrap up, wrap up.
Now, we're all hiding groceries right there.
Trying to bag them up.
Yeah, we need to get down there and shine those shoes.
You need to be doing some shoe shine.
That kid, number 2, Hunter Hammonds is his name. And Hunter right now has an AC sprain or an AC tear right in his shoulder. And he was pretty much questionable about whether or not he'd play or not. And hey, kid's braced up and out there. Hey, he's evidently a pretty tough kid. Hey, great job right there, right, by communicating, right, and letting the ball pass. And those are some things that we talk about. Instead of Malik coming up or backing up and getting that ball, he went forward to go block versus trying to go back and get it.
Look at here.
Marvancy Johnson finally getting out and getting the crease. And we've got it right here, but my man Alex Bobo can't see the crease. I'm proud of him. That's another sophomore doing a great job. But
that crease over there was that. He said, "Wait a minute, am I supposed to go over here?"
Yeah.
Uh-oh, thought too long.
Yep, he'll figure it out. Good kid. So we went for 2 right there. The officials had told us that we had 5 off the line of scrimmage. I think maybe we fooled them. But that's all right, it happens. And we talked about it before the game. But just one of those things. Hey, first time we've done that this year, and kind of wanted to let somebody else see it so they'll have some time to
think about it a little bit, huh?
Some time to waste that during practice.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we're going to take some time and go to a commercial break right now.
Hi, this is Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, and you're watching the Coy Sisk 5th Quarter Show.
We'd like to welcome Vanderbilt Hospital to Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For years, people have had great service at Heart and Hospital. And many times people make the statement, I need to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care, because Vanderbilt is now in Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For all of your health care needs, top quality, best research, new equipment, look forward to great health care at Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with news leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right. We scored again. You know, I was just talking to the coach. We were sitting up in the end zone last night, and that field is all down in a bowl, and we were up high on a ridge right there. Mm-hmm. And probably 12 feet, 14 feet tall ridge. And all of a sudden, all these little kids come pouring in there. And they was kids everywhere. And 3 or 4 of the best plays in the ball game, I never got to see because they were kids jumping up and down, hollering for Lincoln County. Go Falcons. I don't care what you say, sit down where I can see the ball game.
Exactly.
Go off, drop off that bank, sit downstairs. But they were excited.
That's good.
And I bet there's 200 or 300 kids there.
And
cheerleaders and.
I think they were recognizing their middle school programs and some other things last night. So it's always good to keep the young ones involved. Something that we'll be doing soon with our Frank Mullins. We recognize them in week 8.
They got a big train whistle, I guess, what blows out there, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a great job right there again by number 0.
Very good.
And company. Hey, coming up. So a big 4th down right here.
Bang. You're not going anywhere. Where do you think you're going? Don't hold the ball up like you got a first down. You got a lost yard. Here we go right here. Wide open. What happened?
And we got it.
Hands, where are my hands?
Had him again there, so.
He must have washed his hands on the sideline, couldn't do nothing with them. That one step is a very important thing, isn't it?
Oh, no doubt.
And you know, back when I played, everybody had somebody to block.
That's right.
All the running back had to do is make one person miss, and now, you know, the receiver or whoever's carrying the ball usually has to get by that first guy.
Yep.
It's their job. And it takes a talent to do that. Redemption.
That's right. At long last, he's probably going, that monkey's off my back.
Glad to get rid of that monkey.
No doubt about it. So, they'll start off again pretty important drive right here because we knew they were going to put it in that guy's hands more than likely. Very, very talented receiver. And another young player for Lincoln County.
Look at there.
Good job scraping over the top. And the reason he's able to scrape over the top is because the defensive tackles did such a good job of maintaining gap control.
Boom!
A little counting.
There's Slaughter.
And there's Will Hyden
again. And he's got 2 more years. That's good. Look at there.
Good throw. Great catch.
Good step.
That's what we talk about, executing, just pitch and catch. Hey, take what the defense is giving you.
Look at him.
Did a great job right there.
He got by him again. I think that guy learned. As soon as he learns that, he'll go the other direction.
Exactly. Probably the wrong cut right there. Marv Vance is going to be disappointed when he sees that one on film Sunday. All right. Had a pretty clean crease, and he just cut
the other direction.
And Chadwick
redemption
punching us in again there.
Yeah. You know, when you think this thing's out of hand or in control, but you know, it's never in control till it's over. These kids from Lincoln County put together a couple of good series of downs, and they playing hard football.
That's what's neat about the game of football is it doesn't take too long, you know, to score. You know, you don't like the way things are. They just hold your breath for a second. I thought our defensive front did a good job the other night of holding in as much as they freeze us. You know,
yeah.
What I'm saying is like going on 2, checking, seeing different things. You know, people are going to be surprised, but one of my favorite plays of the game right here, right there, is he could have let the guy score, but he doesn't. You know, he runs him down from behind and puts him back in the huddle and gives us a shot to make something happen. That's what you call an effort or a guts play.
You never know. You never know until it's over how much that'll mean. Because guess what? 2 plays later, you pick one off and go the distance.
No doubt.
Because of his effort, because of that one kid's effort to keep that boy out of the end zone.
Yep, and that's really neat in the game of football. But that just shows. I mean, that kid probably didn't think a whole lot about it, but just he made a play, gave us another shot.
32-7.
Sorry, I got lost there for a second. I was looking at some of our videos. Finally, we've gotten traded with Columbia, and it's a little late. Normally we have it by now, but we've gotten traded with Columbia, so that's what I'll be doing this
Okay, yeah, well, we'll be talking about that here at the end of the show. I usually by now, I've torn into this, but today I have used restraint to where I can hold that up right there and show you what you can get at the Donut Palace right across the street from Tullahoma High School. Coach has got one over there with sprinkles on it. They've got fritters, they've got biscuits, they've got whatever you want over there. Our donut sponsor for the last 32 years has been Donut Palace. And if you need something sweet, you go right across the street from Tullahoma High School and fill you up a bag, and you won't be sorry that you did. We want to thank them and all of our other sponsors that have been with us throughout the years to support Tullahoma High School Wildcat football. With that said, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the halftime show.
Attention, attention! Tullahoma and surrounding areas? Spinelli's Pizzeria is now open at 121 Northwest Atlantic Street in downtown Tullahoma. They specialize in Philadelphia-style pizzas that you can order by the pie or by the gigantic slice. Spinelli's also has great sandwiches with breads imported from Philly, loaded stromboli, salads, and desserts. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 a.m. with delivery every day. So stop by Spinelli's and get a slice.
Donuts. Tasty. Donuts. Donuts.
All right, this is Richard Brooks at Templar Shooting Sport.
We've got an indoor range, which obviously is the highlight of coming into our building. But we do have guns for sale. We can rent guns. People can walk in right off the street. We've got educational classes from if you've never touched a gun before in your life to advanced courses, the handgun permit course for the state of Tennessee, 1101 South Jackson Street. Our phone number is 931-222-4657. You can find us on Facebook, Templar Shooting Sports, and our website is www.templarshootingsports.com.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, family practice dentistry for 29 years.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
To be joined by First Choice Realtor and Bike and learn how you can help by visiting addictoutlet.org and remember, buy or sell your home.
Daddy Billy's Deli Bar and Grill has been open at 119 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma for over 40 years, serving up good times and great food. The inside is now a non-smoking facility and had a great outdoor patio area with a covered stage, a fire pit, and a second bar where smoking is allowed. The food remains great at Daddy Billy's, from burgers to paninis, salads, wings, with new items being added all the time. Great sides from onion straws, flat fried potatoes, and Tullahoma's only corn salad. Music and sports are important at Daddy Billy's with jam night every Wednesday night, bands and players on the weekends, and big screen TVs all over the place to watch sports. Daddy Billy's is now open Monday through Saturday and closed on Sunday. As a non-smoking venue inside, all ages are welcome to enjoy the food and fun at Daddy Billy's. With a great selection of domestic, imported, and local craft beers, a full liquor and wine selection, and the best food around, there is no reason for you not to be part of the good times at Daddy Billy's, 119 Northwest Atlantic Street, downtown Tullahoma.
I want to invite y'all to come by Clayton's, downtown Tullahoma. We try to serve the community, the area, and we try to help people with their feet and comfortable shoes. We still measure feet. We have a great new arch mat. We have insoles. Please come see us at Clayton's and let me help you find some comfortable shoes for those achy feet.
Service and quality at Clayton's Shoe Store. We're gonna fit your style.
Come see us at Coffee County Bank, located at 511 North Jackson Street. We are here for all your banking needs. Whether you need a checking account, a money market, or even a CD, our friendly experts are here to help you. Call us today and get your great rates and terms. We are your local banking solution. Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right. Chip shot. Well,
and I really thought, hey, that's the wrong dude to chip it to right there. We're going to end up with a holding call right there. It's going to back us up.
young Mr. Bratcher had a pretty good ball game last night.
He started, he's really starting to get comfortable back there. And I guess it takes some time, but I'm real proud of him. You know, we've got the screen set up.
Got to catch the ball, Barbancy. Can't run without the ball. He was running.
So that's going to let Lincoln County in with some pretty decent field position.
And they're not through playing.
No. That's Aiden Kelly right there. He went down kind of funny, but hey, everything's fine as far as we know right now.
Look here.
Great job.
Another fumble. How many turnovers we have last night? 4? I think it's 4 or 5.
Outside zone right here with Marvancy. Come back. Hey, get it right there to Bobo. Got to teach that kid to run behind his pads. Bo Banks right here. Of course, he had the last touch too. Bo moved him to running back right at the beginning of the season.
They called him on that one.
Great job.
Yeah. He got a little antsy.
We get the pass interference call right there. Hill just got to turn it up a little quicker right there, but run that pretty much for the past 2 weeks. I ain't getting comfortable. And this is Jacoby Hill carrying the ball right here. Jacoby has worked his way into a running back spot, was a wide receiver last year. But we think we finally got him in the right spot.
Good scramble.
And a great cut right there. Great cut. And that kid for the past 5 or 6 weeks and even back during the summer, hey, is running against our first team defense. So he's gotten better. And hey, there's my girl Haley Perbola getting her first points of the year.
All right.
You should have heard that sideline when she hit that extra point. I mean, she's got 70 brothers over there. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, that's the wrong gal to be picking on.
I don't think that. Yeah. And that's just 67. Young kid right here, sophomore Silas McGowan. Hey, gets reached on the edge right there. Silas is going to be a good football player for us. Getting his first varsity experience.
That's who, 67?
Mm-hmm.
He's tall. He's a tall kid. See, about 6'3".
He's about 6'2", yeah, 6'2". We'll call him 6'3". He'd like to hear that.
Oh, yeah. This is a good.
Like I said, 0. We've called his number many, many times.
Yes, sir.
Tonight.
Listen to that band banging, banging, banging.
I like it.
We appreciate them coming and being on the sidelines and on the field, but supporting that Wildcat football team. All right, we're back, and that's we're third quarter.
Yeah.
Did we just finish the third quarter? Wrapped up the third quarter. And so things looking good. We hadn't gotten any. We didn't get anybody hurt last night, did we?
We got some bumps and bruises and things of that
but
nature,
not big.
Hey, it's always interesting to see. We go to the training room Friday night, and depending on win or loss, sometimes on Monday the training room looks a lot different. But hey, our guys, our guys that are a little banged up and stuff, Heath McCullough does an amazing job getting those guys put back together.
He and his staff do a great job. What we'll do right now is take a quick commercial break and be back with the fourth quarter.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
We are blessed by donations from the community. We have people that come from multiple counties completely surrounding us. We even have people come as far away as Rutherford County. This is the thrift store, and we've got things divided up by categories. So this is the women's clothes section. We have a children's section and we have a men's section, and we have everything divided out by sizes to make shopping easier when you're on your lunch hour and you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, and a wonderful book and music section over here.
And we've got these comfy chairs that you can just come over, and we have that
And
quite,
read.
We have that quite often. We have a husband come with, and he plops down and reads while his wife is shopping in the store.
Yeah.
It makes it really sweet. Our goal is to minister to people in 4 counties: Coffee, Bedford, Franklin, and more, showing their physical and emotional needs, to meet those the best we can, and then at the same time to be able to address any spiritual needs they may have.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District. Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply, located at 107 Southeast Atlantic Street in Tullahoma, is the area's premier location for electric and plumbing supplies and fixtures, featuring GE appliances, Delta faucets, and complete fixture lines displayed in a state-of-the-art showroom. So if you're a contractor working on new construction or a homeowner working on a weekend remodel project, Southern is the place to find that special fixture you need to make your home shine. Southern's experienced staff can help you solve any problem. Southern Electric and Supply Company, 107 Southeast Atlantic Street, Tullahoma, 455-5402.
Check out our new Woodard's Diamonds and Design showroom, which is now located on 2011 North Jackson Street in front of the Walmart Shopping Center. We've got 4,600 square feet now of beautiful diamond and gemstone jewelry, and a much easier and nicer place to come shop. This is still your place to come. Still have a great team of people. Still have wonderful diamond jewelry, bridal gifts. We have our Levion, which is out there. Even new creations of Chatham created gems, or the new Pandora, and even Kendra Scott, which is a brand that people have been asking for years now. So lots of new things, as well as some of your old friends here that are still here to serve and take good care of you. Thank you.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, we're back, and it's fourth quarter's getting ready to start, and we're going to go see how this thing ends up, Coach.
That sounds good to me. That thing hit Tristan Taylor right in the back of the head. It went straight up. Somebody said you gave up on the play. I don't think he gave up on it, Coach. I think his ears were ringing from that ball.
He probably didn't know where the ball went.
Yeah, I said, goodness. What kind of outfit are we running around here?
A good one.
Another Pooch, 17. Bryson Stevenson right there. Hey, with a decent return. So got some younger guys, some younger guys in right now. They getting some of their first varsity experience.
But we're moving forward until we're not.
Yeah, we don't give much away. That again. Now those guys get to see themselves on film. And, and it definitely makes a difference. A good kick right there by Chadwick. And trying to roll some different bodies in there. One of them you're going to see is number 51. And Caesar, he comes out of the locker room the other night with stuff all over his shins because they cut him down like a tree. But he'll learn. They stay low and work.
That's how they do learn.
Oh, yeah. Hey, good job right there. All right, by Gunnar Gardner. They getting outside on that corner.
Yeah.
Not ducking back inside. He turns it back to the defense. Good job right there by Russ and company, Russell Simmons and company, being able to get some pressure.
Put the ball on the ground again.
Oh, we like it. Yeah, keep putting it on the ground. But I just want to come up with all of them.
Don't get greedy, Coach.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be greedy.
That guy right there is pretty greedy. I like him. Our number one heck of a football player for Lincoln County. Great back break up by Berger there. Jacoby finally finding north and south right there.
Yeah.
This sounds different coming off his foot, doesn't it?
Huge.
Just a great punt.
Yeah. I mean, well, you flip the field down to the, what, 2-yard line?
Yeah.
And you know, it took hustle for whoever went down there downed that ball.
Yeah.
I noticed when he was coming down the field, he never gave up on that ball. You know, it'd been real easy to stop about the 15 and go, oh, well, it's going in the end zone. Probably the same guy made that tackle, you know?
I hope we have more than one of them that's hustling out there. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
And just some young things right there. Not applying force right there on that fly sweep.
I like that play. I just like the way it looks.
There's a good job right there by Silas. That's that young defensive end I'm talking about. They get him for holding because Silas gets his hips outside of him.
There's a good cut.
So they run an inside zone right there, and that's your automatic, your linebacker right there. And he doesn't pick that up the way he's supposed to. Still come up with the W, though.
Yeah. I take it that's it.
That finishes that one up.
That finishes that one up, and we got a big W there, and down at the coach's home stomping grounds, and I know it was good for him to be back and see a lot of his buddies, and it's always good to win when you come back home. What we've got to talk about right now, though, Coach, is we need a little insight into Columbia, because Columbia is playing some pretty good football.
Columbia.
And they come in here, right?
Absolutely.
This coming week, this Friday night.
Absolutely. Columbia, solid football team. If you'll remember, there was a young man back when they won a state championship under Advanced Blues named Tadarius Goff. Tadarius was an inside linebacker, and he goes on to play at Tech. Heck of a football player. He's taken over the reins there in Columbia and got a lot of kids out, so defensively I expect for him to be pretty tough, and offensively back into the spread. Like I said, beat Lawrence County Friday night 31-0. So got our hands full coming in for homecoming, but wouldn't have it any other way. And look real forward to the Lions coming to Tullahoma. We need to get that first home win of the year. We need to win at home, John.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Now, does homecoming bring about a bunch of activities that aren't normal week activities?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
most coaches don't like homecoming week.
As you know, I've kind of learned that I had a great coach tell me one time that homecoming's for everybody else. Right? Hey, but what we got to do is, we got to remember to let these kids be kids. Homecoming is what it is, though. Hey, it's a chance for the community, an old alumni to come back, recognize the old place, and feel like they're back at home again.
Yeah.
What we have to do is, one, we have to be able to control ourselves, stay focused on the football game versus all of the activities.
Right.
And look, not saying don't participate. Go be a kid, go have fun. But let's just remember, when it's time to go to bed, it's time to go to bed. When it's time to do homework, it's time to do homework.
And when it's time to strap it on, it's time to strap it on.
Absolutely. So, and the main thing after that is nobody likes to come home and go to homecoming and lose the football game.
Lose the football game.
It's our job.
Basically, it's about a football game.
Yeah. There'll be a lot of things going on next week, but I think sometime around 7 o'clock on a Friday, there's supposed to be a football game.
So as you look, with that said, as we look at our region and who's doing what, everybody just sort of in there, everybody sort of lost a game or so, and there's not any real standout.
Well, Shelbyville's doing an amazing job right now, and they're putting points up on the board. Defensively played a little better this week against Wilson Central, only giving up 8 points. But I think that everybody's neck and neck right there, and really nobody's proven. And when I say that, we didn't prove anything this Friday night by beating Lincoln County. That's exactly what should happen in that football game. What we did is we proved to ourselves and everybody else that we are able to battle back from a loss, and that's what we want these kids to be able to do anyway.
Right.
So one game, one play, anything doesn't define you.
Doesn't define it.
So our guys can we just got to keep motoring on, and real anxious to get into this district because, it's just, like we said before, a lot of familiar faces, a lot of familiar names. It's just, it's time for Tullahoma
and a lot of football yet to play.
Absolutely.
So don't you give up. None of us are giving up. Shoot, we're just getting started with Tullahoma High School Wildcat football 2023, and it's just now starting to get good. So come see us this weekend, this next Friday night at homecoming. Get in there, take part in the festivities, and just be happy and proud that we have a facility and a school and the type of team we have and the type of support from our sponsors that we have to be able to do what we do in this wonderful little town by the name. There's not any other one in the world.
Yes, sir.
Tullahoma, as unique as its name. And so with that said, Coach, congratulations on a win last night.
Yes,
I know it made you happy. I know that your friends over there who are proud and respectful of you, we're glad to see you there and enjoyed sharing some stories with some of us. And we'll just keep going, and we'll keep blowing, and we'll sail on to the next port. Exactly. No, they be sailing to us this week. Maybe we get to burn their boat. What about that? We ain't letting them out of town, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Be safe out there.